Peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and blessings to the universe. All praises go to the Most High. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I am Queen. Ashe, yes, that's my name, Queen. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I post a video. Forgive me, but I think it's funny when people talk about the rapture and they don't even know what the rapture really is. Yes, I said what I said. Y'all really don't even know what the rapture is. If you made it to my channel, you tapped in. If you know, you know. Okay? For entertainment purposes only. But for educational reasons as well. Shame. The rapture. So let me tell y'all something. First of all, first things first. Okay? You don't want to get taken. Okay? If you know, you know. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I can only say but so much. But I will say that. You're sitting there waiting to be taken. I don't know if y'all ever watched movies like Phoenix Lights or my favorite one, Phoenix Forgotten. But it's very interesting. You should check those movies out. I don't know if you ever read Ezekiel, but I love to read. That's just what I do. So of course, I read the book that's talked about, of course. You have people that tap in, that become conscious in different ways, that become saved. What you like to call saved, that's becoming conscious, okay? And when people tap into the universe and they know about the universe, some people tap in without reading the Bible. That's what I'm going to say. Me, I tapped in by reading the Bible. I can tell you how I tapped in, how I became conscious. And, you know, some people, and I'm not speaking like directly, but some people, I have noticed this when I'm on social media. Some people tend to be more on the universe and they forget about God, because God is the universe. God is everything. You can't forget about God because He is the universe. You can't talk about the universe without talking about God. But you can talk about God without talking about the universe. You get it? Ezekiel is one of my favorite stories. Ever since I was younger, I loved watching supernatural things, okay? I loved fantasy things. I loved things like Drop Dead Fred. I used to like to watch Casper. Those were my type of movies. And I always used to like, I can't remember the name of this TV show that I'm thinking about. It used to come on Nickelodeon. And it was a black guy. And he was supposed to be an alien and everything. I used to love that show. And now that I'm conscious, I'm like, okay. Because this dude, he was doing things like he was using telekinesis. He was doing things with his powers, okay? I've always been different, and I love it. You should try being different. You should try being authentic. Try being yourself. Watch how many people you drive away. But would you rather be safe than sorry? Because me, I love being safe than sorry. It's better being safe than sorry, okay? Like I like to say, if you get it, you got it. Simple as that. So all those talking about the rapture, September 23rd, I saw people making jokes and all kind of things, but you have to be conscious to understand. You have to be conscious to understand what's going on because it has been a great shift. Oh, we going up. You wanna be taken, so be it. You want your clothes to just drop down to the ground and disappear. That's what they say. Your clothes, you're just gonna poof disappear. Your clothes gonna be left, right? And you're gonna be taken in the rapture. And those left down are left behind, right? Y'all better start using your higher mind because everything is logical, it's common sense. Y'all better start thinking with use your own Ori. Don't go off of the understanding, overstanding. Don't go off of that from someone else. Gain your own knowledge. Me, someone tells me something, I listen, and then I go do my own research. And that's just how it is. That's just how I do. I shame. I remember this lady, she asked me, she said, "So, Queen, what do you think it is?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" We're sitting there and we're watching fireworks. It was the 4th of July. This was 2015. And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And she pointed up to the sky. And I immediately started recording. I looked around me, everybody else was recording too. A car in the sky. Huh? I was told I seen a blimp at night. That's interesting, huh? But it sounded like many bees around me. I thought that I was going crazy till I looked around and everyone else was reacting the same way. And people were filming the sky as the fireworks were going. It was so interesting. So interesting. Then we got in our van and we just drove home. And we were left with that memory. And when I look back at my video, all you could see was a dot, a light. Okay? All you could see was a light. That's when I learned some things are only meant for your eyes, okay? It's not meant for you to go and tell about everything that you see. It's between you and the universe. Because the universe is always talking to you. God is always talking to you through the universe. Understand that. What you believe is what you believe. I'm not trying to change your beliefs. I'm just trying to enlighten you. Because when you're looking up at the stars, you start to see them move. If you stare long enough, you starting to see them move. You're like, "Oh, that's cute, huh?" So when you read in Ezekiel is talking about the watchers, why would they show you what's really real? And I'm going to tell you the purpose for that. Why they won't tell you what's really real. Okay, for entertainment purposes only, but for educational reasons as well. They won't tell you anything because it's Only 144,000. That's the frequency, okay? When they say wake up, you got to wake up on your own. Nobody else can wake you up. I seen this come to life when I woke up. This is really real. We were so happy and went telling people things. They thought we were crazy and they underestimated us, undermined us, and they belittled us. They doubted us and they spoke bad about us. And we had to be okay with that. We had to accept the things we couldn't change. And then that's when I learned it's not meant for everyone. I stopped telling people all these things because when you can really connect with when you can really connect with someone, that's what I'm trying to say. When you can really connect with someone and y'all on the same level, then you know who you could talk about things with and who you can't, right? And like I said, it's best to keep a lot of things to yourself when it's between you and the universe, okay? But everyone would be frantic. You'll think the world is ending for real if they told you everything that you thought wasn't real, right? But I'm just talking though. I'm just saying though. Yeah. It's only 144,000. That's the frequency. And when you think about that frequency, when you think about that number, it's not meant for everyone to wake up. It's just that. But everyone has their own time. They have their own time when they do wake up, when they become conscious. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't trying to be 3D over and over again. No, I'm not trying to come back to level 3D. I want my wings. I want to go up, okay? Y'all know about the as above, so below? Okay, we want to go up. We don't want to go levels down. We want to go levels up, okay? I'm just playing. I'm serious, but I'm playing. Okay, I'm playing, but I'm serious. Anyway, so I pray that you get something out of this video because y'all thought September 23rd was a joke. Hee hee ha ha. And I did think a lot of things were funny about what people think about the rapture, but the rapture is real. Yes, the rapture is real. But you got to redirect your thoughts. And you got to think logical because none of this is fantasy. Okay? It's all reality. Open your mind. Open your mindset. Hi, I'm Queen Ashe. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell. Have a great day and night wherever you are. It's one love, one love, one love. Yes, that means love. I love y'all. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.